So Abbie, having had a few days to reflect on Sunday's defeat against Cheltenham, what are your main takeaways from that game?
Well, first of all, we need to defend better as a team. But I was actually quite impressed with how we played in the first half. Thought it was probably in possession one of our better games. We made a lot of passes, a lot of string passes together, but ultimately found ourselves going in at the break 3-0 down from some poor defending from us as a whole team. So yeah, disappointed, but look, we can't change that now. It's gone. We've got a 24-hour rule in place for a reason. We can only feel sorry for ourselves for that long, and then we've got to reflect and go again. And that's the beauty of this division. You get games thick and fast, games that are going to challenge you as well in different aspects, tactically, physically as well. So we can't feel sorry. We've got to go again. We've got to find our way and find our rhythm pretty quickly, because if we don't, then Sunday could be a difficult day for us.
Do you feel like as well though that there's the kind of experience that you can all kind of learn a lot from and be stronger from?
Yeah, look, this group of players and this squad and this football club, the women's football club, has only ever known winning over the last sort of 3-4 years. So for us, it's a new experience. We're not losing badly, and I know 4-0 sounds bad, but the way we played was clear. We had a really good identity about us. We knew how to hurt Cheltenham. We just couldn't execute it on the day. But there's been many good days at this football club, and there will continue to come. It's just that experience, as you said, of when you're 1-2-0 down, how to regroup, how to go again, and that's on me, that's on my staff, and it's not just on the players. So yeah, look, we've had a good look at ourselves over these last few weeks and tried to iron out some few errors that we're making. But ultimately, this squad just wants to continue getting better and developing, and we are doing that. Despite sometimes losing football matches, you actually learn more when you lose than you do when you win. So yeah, there's no panic stations from us. It's just a case of finding a rhythm and getting into that groove.
Feels like 2025 has flown by, and it's already the final scheduled match of this calendar year when you head to Wales on Sunday to face Gwalia United. What are you expecting from that challenge?
Yeah, difficult game. All of our past encounters with Gwalia have been tough fixtures, right back to when we were in the same division together, to when they beat us to promotion, to last season when we scraped a 3-2 away win and then a difficult 1-1 draw at home. So they've always been close and always been scrappy encounters, and we know that Gwalia are in a bit of a transition themselves, a few manager changes and personnel changes. So it's about us setting the tone right, getting some rights, putting some rights wrong from last week, making sure that we execute how we want to play in the final third, because from box to box I think we're pretty good. We just need to defend better as a squad. That's not on the back unit at all, but as a squad we need to defend better and then ultimately create some chances for our forward players to finish.
And as a team, it gives you more time to spend on the road together, so maybe a bit of festive bonding as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure Bo Jackson will have the karaoke machine out. That is one of her favourites. But yeah, look, we've got our Train with the Players event tonight as well, and we're really looking forward to welcoming the fans to that. What an occasion for us as a club to be able to give back to the community, something that we really do pride ourselves on. Sold out in record time this year as well. So yeah, we're really excited to put in the festive spirits. Obviously got a game to concentrate on, but we want to make sure that hopefully coming home it's a very enjoyable bus.
And on that festive evening you got tonight, so I'll start out so quickly that you've got two of them as well, so you've got next week as well, but great, shows how great the support you've had over the last few seasons, that these events will sell out so quickly and the youngsters and the fans want to meet with the players.
Absolutely, and it's not just a standout for the fans. I think our players really enjoy these occasions. It's a chance to just be silly for the hour and a half and really get to know those fans that take their time to come and follow us all across the country to support us, and really get into personal and interactive with them, and just have a bit of fun, and the girls get to show their side of their personalities as well, and it's not just 90 minutes that you see on a week. You get to actually delve into who they are as well. So yeah, really looking forward to that and hoping that it's a great occasion for everyone, hoping the rain stays off and it's just a nice evening for everyone.
Whilst it's fun, you might also be seeing some of the future stars of Exeter women turn up tonight as well, I guess.
Absolutely, players coming from the Girls Development Centre and our ETC that are training tonight, alongside just local grassroots teams as well, that young girls that will be here. Hopefully one day that they'll be participating in events like this and going through the system and coming through to play for us is ultimately the ambition for me. I want a team full of local homegrown talents. It's what this club in itself pride itself on, so it's no different for us.
And how are you looking fitness wise ahead of Sunday?
I think we're good. Other than Sarah Stacey, who's struggling with a bit of illness at the moment, I think everyone's good. Ellie Sarah's back out on the grass, and Georgia Vaccaro is back available for selection after missing the weekend. So, yeah, it's a full squad for me to pick from. Gives me a good headache to have. And yeah, that forward option line is looking stronger now, like I said, with Ellie and Georgia back in the fold. But unfortunately, we lose somebody experience of Sarah. I think she'll be good to travel. She's just not been able to train fully this week, which is obviously fine.
And as we close out 2025 as a year, how would you assess it overall?
So obviously a fantastic start to last season. I thought we were incredible. The way that we got promoted into this division and really stamped our identity on the division and the league, and had no fear and embraced that sort of underdog mentality and that new kid on the block, that we weren't going to be intimidated by any badge or any financial constraints that were going to be hindering us. And then this year is same. The players got together early June and had their meetings and how they wanted to better last season in aspects of not just on points tallies and wins, but how they could individually get better and push each other as a squad to build something really special here. So yeah, 6 new players in the summer. They've taken time to gel, but they've really gelled nicely now. And yeah, I couldn't be happier with where we are. Of course, people are going to say that we're not top of the league, or we're not competing at the top end, or we've gone out of cup competitions. But actually, when you delve into what we've gone through as a football club, what we're going through as a team behind the scenes, and the individuals that take so much time out into playing for this club, I'm really proud of where we've come from and who we are, and where we're going into 2026 with a fresh ambition of just what we need to achieve to continue and maintain on the progress that we're on, because this club only knows one way, and that's up. So yeah, fingers crossed that we have a successful 2026.
You were backed all the way with some fantastic consistent support over the last 12 months as well. So I guess thanks for them for support this year, and you're hoping for more next season.
I say it every week to yourself and Harrison and to Martin, but our fans are really the best in the Southwest for sure, best in the country in my opinion. The way they travel up and down the league following us, whether or not that's Bournemouth, Billericay, we've had support everywhere, and even at home it's difficult to support us down at Coach Road. We know it's not on the doorstep of Exeter, but we still get that consistent 200-300 fans that come out to us week in, week out, rain or shine, and really they don't realise how much they inspire our players. And sometimes it's often that you're coming out for us and that you're supporting us, but really your support makes a huge difference to the players, and we wouldn't be where we are without you, so a massive thank you. Just
to finish as well, obviously there's a bit of a break after this game until the new year. How does that period look for yourself and the team?
So we've got training next week ahead of obviously a bit of a Christmas break, so the girls will be doing some retesting of some sort. So Ollie will be keeping them on their toes. They'll have a Christmas programme to maintain their fitness over the break, but they'll get a nice week to 10 days off, and then we come back with a behind the closed doors friendly that we're going to have in house, and then we go away to Lewis. So it comes thick and fast. So it's really important that they enjoy their rest break, because I do think that makes a huge difference. We've got to remember where we are in the chain of football, and that family and time away really does make a huge difference to them, what you can give on the pitch. So it's really important that we do that, and then hopefully we go into Lewis full of confidence off the back of a nice Christmas break, and then hopefully into a prosperous 2026. And it'd be rude for me not to ask, but what does Christmas look like in the Abbie household? Lots of present opening, I hope. Just time with the family. I'm a big family person. Love spending time with them. My partner's family or my family, it will be, I enjoy Christmas a lot. I'm a big kid. It will be full of presents, full of overeating naturally, and full of, fun times, games. Anything on the wish list this year? No, not really. No, I'm quite a simple person, so a couple of books and things like that will just keep me going. So yeah, nothing exciting. Perfect. Well, Merry Christmas and thank you. Thank you.